Hello and welcome to what was and is my greatest Uncharted 2 achievement ever. It's a pistol and grenades 50-0 match, a flawless victory if there ever was one. And originally when I first posted this on the 1st of April 2011, I was applying the fairly ghetto method of pointing a camera at my TV screen and hoping I managed to string together a coherent sentence while recording. But now, I have the capabilities to truly show off this match in all of its glory. You'll be able to see every single kill from every person's perspective in this refilmed, re-edited Redux Director's Cut Special Edition. How fancy. It was a little strange going back to this match and re-watching it after so much time has passed. It feels like a lifetime ago. It took me by surprise that I was using Glassjaw and Come Get Some. I'd almost forgotten that I used to rock double negative boosters every single match regardless of the opponent. I'm still impressed I had the patience to put myself through such torture. It was a lot like looking back at an old photo of yourself and thinking, I was really like that? Was I? How? I used to wear that? What? No, you're joking. The thing I enjoyed so much about this match was how spontaneous it was. We never planned this. I'd only played with Jess, Saturate and Stealth a handful of times before, and Fig was the only teammate I had any real prior team experience with. And let's face it, the enemy team weren't great, but what I admired about them was that they didn't quit. And perhaps they honestly didn't care if they won or lost, which is probably the case. But I like to think they were honourable players with a sense of pride who went down with their ship. And you've got to give them credit for that. They never give up. And Rivers' moment of the match goes to Saturate BB. It's embarrassing enough being exploded by a car. It's even worse when there's an old mustachioed old man laughing at you because of it. Good job, Saturate. Now this should be a fairly familiar sight to Uncharted 2 veterans. Due to the sheer speed that we were killing these guys, they often spawned together in 4s or 5s. And so if we were on the ball and we had some good communication, we could take them out just as quickly as they spawned. So really, what we were doing, it wasn't exactly planned, we were just kind of riding the wave of the match up and down and sort of just going with the flow. Throughout the entirety of my Uncharted 2 playtime, I was always getting spawned on. Always. I've always suffered with bad spawns, either spawning in them or having people spawn on me, and that's part of the reason I decided to try and get good at this game, to reduce my deaths. So the only bullshit I really had to put up with was lag or situational awareness. You know how it is, shit happens. And that is just another reason why this was one of my favourite matches, because the amount of bullshit was minimal. There wasn't any. As far as I remember, the match wasn't even laggy either. Just an all-out great match. However, if I was on the losing side, no doubt this would have been the most painfully infuriating match I would have ever have participated in. I'm glad I was on this side. If this was Uncharted 3, Saturate would have got a 5 not alive then for sure, or even a wipeout, but no, this is back in the old days of Uncharted 2. You know, the dark ages, the good old days. Interestingly enough, it was only when we were about 43 kills in that somebody said, guys, we could get a 50-0 game. This is the moment when we really kind of stepped our game up and really went for it. And here's some statistics you didn't want to know and didn't ask for. The match only took 4 minutes and 37 seconds to complete, and we earned 1 first, 8 double downs, 7 gunslingers, 4 streaks, 1 assistant, 3 defenders, 3 furies, 1 rage, 1 fly on the wall, 1 kickoff, 2 duck and weaves, 2 egomaniacs, 1 tripled, 1 finish him, and 5 perfects, making a total of 41 medals. But you don't just take without giving anything in return. We managed to hand out 8 unlockies. And there is the perfect game. We were cheering for a good few minutes after that. We'd finally achieved it, who'd have thought? Thing of fables and dreams and campfire stories, we'd actually achieved it. And it was fantastic. Good game.